And I was just like, oh my God, they're gonna record. And I was like, oh, I need to be recording too. And do what you have to do, whatever your comfort level is. Get the content by any means. I just thought of something. I want to do a giveaway. So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is Sequoia Creates, as you know. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to change your phone settings so that you can get the best quality. Like all the girls on Instagram that are taking these high quality pictures, they are using their iPhones. Do not be fooled. And y'all, I wanted to show y'all my screensaver. This year I did a digital vision board. I watched Aaron on Demand. So I was inspired to create a digital vision board so that I'd be able to set it as my screensaver on my phone and my computer, and then whenever I'm getting distracted or on my phone, I can look at it and say, is this going to help me accomplish my goals? I see all of my goals right in front of me because y'all know we always on our phones, and yeah, I'm constantly reminded to just stay focused. So I created a little digital vision board and made it my screensaver on my phone. If you want to do that as well, you can use Canva. It's a free app. Just take a whole bunch of pictures. You can use Pinterest, create a collage on your phone, and boom, make it as your screensaver. I want to show you guys how to create a high quality video or image using your iPhone. So all you have to do is go into your settings. You'll go to camera, and then the format is high efficiency. So after that, you'll go out of that. You'll go to record video in 4K at 60 FPS. And then your video will be HDR video. Your auto FPS is 30 and 60 FPS. It kind of explains it in the description at the bottom, so you'll understand what each setting is changing. So improves low light videos, and if you want to do slow motion scenes, then you go out of camera and then record slow-mo. You'll change that to 1080p HD at 240 FPS. If y'all would like me to explain what these settings mean, somebody like me, just tell me what I need to do, sis. I'll do my own research. I'll figure out, you know, if I'm messing up my phone by changing these settings. But no, this helps you to get the best quality pictures, y'all. I usually have the prioritize faster shooting so that I can like take my pictures real fast. Boom, boom, boom. And then lens correction so that like when I take the picture, it can focus. And then when you are uploading your content, there's a way that you can go to your settings and change your settings so that it uploads in high quality. So I'll show you all how to do that too. Okay, so after you do all that, you can go ahead and have you a photo shoot. But this is the key. When you're taking your pictures, make sure you're cleaning the back of your camera. Like the smears, I don't know if you all can see this, but it's so dirty. You can see fingerprints, or if your phone is in your pocket or purse, it smears, messes up the quality of your photo. Even your front camera, make sure you're cleaning off your camera so that your picture quality is crystal clear. Boom. So then another tip that I have for you all is to make sure that you're shooting with your back camera. For whatever reason, the quality on the back camera is much clearer than your front cameras, especially when you're like vlogging. You want to make sure that you're using your back camera. If you're trying to capture like the scenery and get the little montage effect, make sure you're using your back camera. So here's the thing, I don't vlog from my phone, I vlog from my camera. So if you plan to vlog from your phone, do not change the settings on your videos to a higher settings, because when you transfer it into iMovie, it doesn't convert the same way. So you just want to be very careful when you're filming in a higher quality, because when you convert it to iMovie, it does not look the same. I was able to after 2 hours, I was finally able to figure out why my videos just look so whack. Like they're crystal clear on my phone, and then when I tried to upload them into iMovie, it was like a yellow light. It was like a filtered effect, and I hated it. So what I had to do was screen record my entire video and then send it to iMovie. Okay, so after I figured that out, I was able to restore the quality of my video, but once I transferred the video to iMovie, it did not have sound. So just make sure you're aware of like all of these things when you are changing your settings. I do not recommend changing your quality of the video in your settings if you use this for vlogging, unless you figure out the best way to convert. Like if you're converting it straight from your phone to iMovie, I don't think it's a problem. But when you're transferring your media to your computer and other devices, and using different softwares, you have to be very mindful that it may distort the quality of your media. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do to, you know, put your best foot forward, especially when you're not investing in a high quality camera. It's okay to use your phone. If you're just starting out, use your phone. Let me tell you, it is a hassle sometimes trying to keep up with recording with my phone and my camera. And sometimes I don't even like holding the camera because I don't either carry a purse or my purse is already full, and some places don't allow you to have tripods. I don't know if you all are aware of this, but at the museum you cannot record with selfie sticks or a tripod. So it's like almost a hassle trying to record with your camera and then you have your phone. I don't know if you're a person like me, like I have kids, so it's a lot going on with my hands, and I don't want to lose or forget things. So I try to either focus on, okay, is this a content day for YouTube, or will this be a content day for my reels and TikTok? And if I have like somebody who is on the same page as me to help me out with content or recording, sending me what they have, that's very helpful. But you have to be very intentional about recording your content. Like, I'm a very great planner, but as far as the execution, I get so overwhelmed because I'm trying to be present and in the moment and making sure that I'm enjoying what I'm doing and not just like, oh, let me record this, let me do. So one thing that I started to do was doing a walkthrough, like experiencing what I'm doing in real time and then going back like to get the content or the footage, even if you have to redo something that you already did. For instance, if I was like snow tubing and the first time I didn't get the content that I did, and the only reason I did get that content is because while we were in line, I saw people prepping their cameras. They had tripods, selfie sticks, all these things, and I was just like, oh my god, they're gonna record. And I was like, oh, I need to be recording too. And like that just put everything into perspective. Like, you have to stay ready when it comes to content. So I did go ahead and order me a selfie stick, and you have to decide, okay, if I'm going to use my phone, I'm only going to use my phone. If I'm only going to use my camera, that's going to be what it is. Because trying to switch from both of them creates so much chaos and confusion in your mind, and it feels like it's too much when really it's not. Like, when I started to just record from my camera and not try to update, you know, Instagram with my stories and things like that, I was more determined to get the content I needed for YouTube, because it's just like I'm focused on my camera, my phone isn't dead, I'm not all over the place. So just have a plan, like which device am I going to use and what's my process. Like, if am I focused on Reels, focused on YouTube, then you want to record like this, horizontal. So if you're recording with TikTok, use your back camera and just record all of your content this way. And if, in terms of storage, I like to record on Snapchat just to get like a variety of videos to put together for like content for TikTok and Instagram. But if it's something like specific in real time, like if I'm going down a hill, I'll just use the video, because with Snapchat you have to hold the button, and if it's too much excitement, you're going to let it go. But if it's just clips of scenes, just use Snapchat if you have a Snapchat. In terms of storage, I would recommend downloading Snapchat if you don't have it, because yeah, you won't have any storage on your phone. What's another thing? As far as YouTube, I'll say basically need a selfie stick or some type of tripod or phone mount, because it's almost annoying having to keep doing this, because sometimes you can't get the perfect angle because your arm, like I have short arms, so if I'm trying to do this, it just makes me look or feel so like thirsty. So I don't know, do what you have to do, whatever your comfort level is. Get the content by any means, but don't be afraid to ask somebody to just get the content for you. Like, hey, can you record me doing this real quick? And it doesn't have to be long, like a 5-second scenery will justify. We can get the idea of what was going on, and you can use a voiceover. It's different ways illustrate what's going on the scene without being dramatic. Like, even if you have to record someone else doing and saying that you did it, and you guys know I like to put myself on the side to show like what I did, so it doesn't seem like I'm trying to do too much to bring you all in the scene. Like, you can do clips and it's like, okay, I seen it here and she said she did this. Unless I fail, I mean, you might have to go get the camera footage from the store or whatever. But I mean, that's the energy I'm trying to come with. I'm trying to be very persistent and dedicated to my content. So I'm going to help you all. Anything I experience or any tips or tricks I have to give, I got y'all. Y'all have to let me know, like, what are you struggling with? Like, what's causing you to get distracted or not be as consistent as you want to be with content? I know for me, it's my scenery, because it's either too loud or too unorganized, or I need to clean up, so that's going to take away from, okay, I need to record this content. So I've even been looking into working spaces, like, because I want to do more informational content. It doesn't make sense for me to always be in my house recording and changing the scenery when that's very time consuming. So just be very intentional about the type of content that you're putting out, because if I'm going to be a lifestyle vlogger, I'm going to need to plan out my content and make sure I'm doing things that align with the type of content people want to see. Like, for instance, when I do content, I try to find free activities, and I also want to start sharing those places and events, especially if you're in Atlanta, with you all, because this stuff can get expensive if you start to use working spaces. That costs. Coffee shops are free, libraries. Just being very intentional, resourceful. You need to be very resourceful as a content creator. It's okay to pay to play, but sometimes you just need to use what you have to create like experiences. Like, being creative is what makes people attracted to you. I'm a very creative person. I'm a problem solver. I'm an innovator. That is what draws you all to me. So I just need you all to just let me know what you need help with, or what type of content you would like to see from me, and I got y'all. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for tuning in. Actually, I just thought of something. I want to do a giveaway. So if you made it this far, in the comments below, comment your favorite drink from Starbucks, and I'll select a winner, and I'll buy you a Starbucks drink on me. So love y'all.